The bird, now a spectral echo of the boy Elias, perched upon the windowsill, its eyes twin pools of sorrow and accusation. The father, a man broken by the weight of his ignorance, fell to his knees, his sobs a mournful counterpoint to the bird's haunting melody. The young girl, her heart a shattered vessel, clung to her father, her silent tears mingling with the rain that lashed against the window panes. The bird's song was a dirge, a mournful requiem for a life cut short. Each note carried the weight of 1,000 unspoken sorrows, a testament to the innocence stolen from the world. The cottage, once a haven of warmth and love, had transformed into a sepulchre of guilt and despair. Days turned into a relentless procession of grief. The father, consumed by remorse, sought absolution in acts of penance. He toiled from dawn to dusk, his hands roughened by labor, his spirit broken by regret. The young girl, her health waning with each passing day, found solace in the solitude of the juniper tree. She would sit for hours, whispering to the wind, her voice a fragile echo of her brother's spirit. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting the world in hues of crimson and gold, a stranger arrived at the cottage. A man of enigmatic countenance, he introduced himself as an alchemist, a wanderer with a reputation for possessing extraordinary knowledge. With a knowing gaze, he regarded the inhabitants of the cottage as if peering into the depths of their souls. The alchemist listened to the tale of the murdered boy with a solemn demeanor. When the story ended, he spoke not a word, but his eyes held a promise of hope. He offered to help, to right the wrongs that had been committed. The father, desperate for redemption, accepted without hesitation. The alchemist's methods were as mysterious as his origins. He spent days gathering herbs and strange, glowing stones. He performed rituals under the light of the moon, his chants echoing through the night, carrying with them a promise of deliverance. The cottage, once shrouded in shadows, began to fill with a strange, ethereal light. As the days turned into weeks, a transformation began to take place. The young girl's health improved, her spirit regaining its resilience. The father, though still burdened by guilt, found a renewed sense of purpose. And the alchemist, his work nearly complete, wore an expression of satisfaction. The night of the final ritual arrived, a night thick with anticipation and dread. The alchemist led the father and daughter to the juniper tree. As the moon reached its zenith, he raised his arms to the sky and began to chant. The wind howled in response, as if nature itself was holding its breath. Suddenly, a blinding light enveloped the trio. When their vision cleared, they saw a miraculous sight. The juniper tree had transformed into a magnificent, golden tree, its branches laden with shimmering fruit. From its heart, a figure emerged, a young boy, radiant and alive. It was Elias, returned from the depths of death. Tears of joy streamed down the faces of the father and daughter. They embraced their son, their hearts overflowing with love and gratitude. The alchemist, his work complete, vanished as mysteriously as he had arrived, leaving behind only the echoes of his parting words: justice has been served and healing has begun. But remember, the past is a shadow that can only be overcome by the light of love. The cottage, once a place of sorrow, was now a sanctuary of hope. The juniper tree stood as a testament to the enduring power of love and the triumph of the human spirit over darkness,